Deep in the vast oceans, a secret war has raged. On one side, industrial whaling ships, hunting the largest creatures on Earth. On the other, a man some call a hero, others an eco-terrorist, willing to go to any lengths to stop them. This is the story of Paul Watson and his controversial fight to save the whales. Consider the Sierra, a notorious whaling vessel. Its hunters exploited a whale's empathy. They'd harpoon one whale with an explosive charge, wounding it horribly. Its cries would draw others near, only for the hunters to slaughter them all. The Sierra alone killed over 25,000 whales this way. Banned from ports worldwide, its crew faced arrest warrants. On the 16th of July, 1979, off the coast of Portugal, the Sierra's routine hunt was shattered. A ship, emblazoned with Sea Shepherd, rammed it at full speed. At the helm was Captain Paul Watson. After a second ramming blow, the Sierra's captain fired a rifle at Watson, but the damage was done. Though Watson was briefly arrested, the Sierra was crippled. Months later, Watson's allies allegedly finished the job, sinking the Sierra with mines in Lisbon Harbor. Who is Paul Watson? Born in Canada in 1950, his connection with animals began early. His best friend was a wild beaver named Bucky, whose death in a trap spurred Watson to destroy traps himself. Witnessing a brutal seal hunt as a teen solidified his path. By 19, Watson was protesting U.S. nuclear tests on Amchitka Island, a wildlife sanctuary. He joined the Don't Make a Wave Committee, which sailed fishing boats named Greenpeace towards the test site, hoping to stop the blast. Though they failed to reach the exact site, the publicity forced the U.S. to cancel future tests. This committee evolved into the global organization Greenpeace, with Watson as a founding member. Watson's focus shifted to whales after meeting biologist Paul Spong. Spong discovered whales were far more intelligent and emotionally complex than previously thought, possessing huge brains, intricate social structures, and even culture passed down through generations. Critically, whales play a vital role in combating climate change. Their waste fertilizes phytoplankton, tiny organisms responsible for absorbing vast amounts of CO2 and producing much of Earth's oxygen. In 1975, Greenpeace launched its Save the Whale campaign. Watson witnessed Soviet ships using horrifying explosive harpoons. Then came a moment that changed his life forever. A harpooned whale sank before his eyes. Watson locked eyes with the dying giant. He felt an understanding. The whale knew who was trying to help and who was killing it. It could have easily killed him, but didn't. At that moment, Watson vowed to dedicate his life to defending marine life, realizing humans were killing these magnificent creatures partly to harvest oil for intercontinental ballistic missiles. Watson's methods began to diverge from Greenpeace's nonviolent stance. During a tense confrontation with seal hunters in Canada in 1976, where activists physically blocked ships, Watson eventually snatched a hunter's club and threw it into the water. This act of direct intervention led to his ousting from Greenpeace in 1977. Undeterred, he founded his own group, eventually named the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society, adopting a pirate flag as its symbol and a policy of direct, aggressive intervention. Sea Shepherd's tactics escalated. In Iceland, which exploited the scientific research loophole to hunt whales and sell meat to Japan, Watson's team infiltrated the country's only whale processing plant. They systematically destroyed equipment with sledgehammers and acid, causing millions in damages. Then, they went to the harbor and scuttled 2 of Iceland's 4 whaling ships by opening their sea valves. Watson later surrendered himself in Iceland, challenging them to arrest him for his actions, but he was ultimately expelled. Watson then turned his focus to the Antarctic, where Japan's whaling fleet operated under the guise of research, killing hundreds of whales annually. Sea Shepherd began yearly campaigns to disrupt them, documented in the popular television series Whale Wars. They employed tactics like throwing foul-smelling but harmless butyric acid onto decks and using smoke bombs to hinder hunting. To escalate their efforts, Sea Shepherd acquired the 80 Gill, a futuristic, record-breaking speedboat. In 2010, tragedy struck. The Japanese ship Shonen Maru 2 deliberately rammed the stationary 80 Gill, slicing it in two. Miraculously, the crew survived, though one suffered broken ribs, but the vessel sank. The consequences for Watson mounted. Japan issued arrest warrants. U.S. courts labeled Sea Shepherd pirates. Costa Rica reopened an old case. In 2012, Watson was arrested in Germany based on the Costa Rican warrant. Fearing extradition to Japan, he jumped bail and became an international fugitive, pursued by an Interpol Red Notice, usually reserved for serious criminals. He lost passports, was declared unwelcome in Canada and the US, and spent 15 months at sea to evade capture. In July 2024, while docked in Greenland, Watson was suddenly arrested based on the old, now confidential, Interpol notice from Japan. After 5 months in detention and international pressure, Denmark, which governs Greenland, refused Japan's extradition request, and Watson was freed in December 2024. Paul Watson, now in his 70s, remains unbowed. Though he eventually parted ways with the Sea Shepherd organization he founded, citing disagreements over its direction, he started a new group, the Captain Paul Watson Foundation, continuing his mission. His actions have undeniably saved thousands of whales, contributing to the recovery of some endangered populations. But his methods remain deeply controversial. Was he a necessary force against illegal destruction, or a dangerous vigilante? Watson argues humanity is acting like a virus, killing its host planet. He believes saving the oceans is crucial for our own survival. His story is a stark reminder of the environmental crisis we face and the extraordinary, sometimes extreme, lengths one person might go to bring about change. What do you think?